All right, guys. So at this point, we pretty much know what engines will be replacing the 5.7, the 6.4, and the 6.2 Hemis. Inline 6 Hurricane, Cat 1, Inline 6 Hurricane, Cat 3, and Inline 6 Hurricane, Cat X. That's 468 horsepower, 550 horsepower, and then possibly 8 to 900 plus horsepower for the Category X coming out of a twin turbo Inline 6 Hurricane engine. You asked for more power, Dodge gave it to you, but they took the V8 away from you. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Knockout360 here with another video for you guys. As you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this a car blog. You already know how it's going down when I come around. Let's get into it, man. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So we already know. What do we already know? What has everybody been talking about in the Mopar community? 2023 is the last year of the Hemi, last year of the 5.7, last year of the 6.4, and certainly the last year of the 6.2. There goes your 375 horsepower Hemi, your 485 horsepower Hemi, and your 717 and up horsepower Hemi Hellcat, right? What they're going to be bringing to the table, right? Because a lot of people thought that Dodge was going 100% electric and killing all gas. That's not true. They will be replacing gas-powered engines with gas-powered engines, but they're also going to be offering the electric component as well. But specifically for the gas-powered engines, they're going to be replacing the 5.7, the 6.4, and the 6.2 with Hurricane Inline 6 engines, okay? We've talked about that on the channel quite a few times, so let's not act like we're surprised here. Let's not act like we're uninitiated. We've known that Dodge is leaving the V8 game altogether, and they're going Inline 6 and electric. You know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with BMW, they've done the Inline 6 thing for a while. I don't know of any other manufacturers, honestly, off the top of my head that have done the inline 6, but BMW is one of them. So if you've ever owned a BMW, 9 times out of 10, you had an inline 6 engine, not a V6, an inline 6. Straight line 6 is another term for it, but that's what it's going to be. So the 3 variants is going to be Cat 1, which I'm assuming stands for category because it's a Hurricane engine category. I like it. I'm not tripping. I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Category 3. Like, can you imagine being at the car meeting and somebody asks, "Oh, what's that right there?" "Oh, it's a Category 3 Hurricane." Okay, I'm okay with that. It's like, you know, it's a 392. No, it's a Category 3. Okay, I'm straight with that. But they're gonna have Category 1, Category 3, and Category X. Category 1 at this point is what they're considering the base engine, making 420 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque. That's your RT right there. You guys asked for more power for an RT, right? RT 5.7 has always given us, what, 375 horsepower. A lot of people have said that was grossly underpowered for a big 4-door V8 or a big 2-door V8. We needed more power. Well, they gave it to us. The only problem is they took the V8 away from us and they gave us an I-6. 420 horsepower, 468 pound-feet of torque. That's basically ScatPack numbers there. You know what I'm saying? That's basically ScatPack numbers there, but you're getting it in the base model I-6. So that takes care of your 5.7 liter Hemi. And then, of course, they're going to give you the Cat 3, which is the Category 3. I'm not sure where Cat 2 went. I guess we're not talking about Cat 2. Category 3 has a number of upgrades over to Category 1. It has forged aluminum pistons and ringlands, low friction coatings on wrist pins, fuel injection system upgraded to follow or to flow more fuel, and intercooler coolant circuit. I'm just reading it at this point. Compression ratio 951. Boost turned up to 26 PSI, which is important. The power is estimated at 550 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, so that's your ScatPack engine there, right? We asked for more power in the Scat. I remember specifically saying that our Scat should be putting down 550 to 560, somewhere in that range. Apparently they listened, but once again, they took the V8 from us. 550 horsepower, 26 pounds square, PSI, as far as the boost is concerned, coming from the turbocharged, you know, inline 6 engine, 531 pound-feet of torque, and that's the Category 3. We asked for more power out of the Scat, and they listened, and they gave it to us, but they took away the 392. So at this point, it's like, What do you value more? Do you value the V8 and the V8 experience from a slower car? Because the Scat compared to this category 3 is slower. Should be honest with you. I'm just looking at numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So we're getting a more powerful engine. We're getting more torque, more horsepower. We'll probably get a complete redesign, right? And this is specific to the Charger, so no Challenger. Challenger is dead, I guess. And this will be replacing the 392 Hemi, right? No more 392 Hemi. Only category 3 Hurricane. Like I said, I'm cool with the name. The name sounds cool. When somebody comes up to me and says, oh, what's that? Is that a, what's that you're driving there? It's a category 3 Hurricane engine. Okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. It'll never sound like a V8. You'll never have the V8 experience sitting at the light and your car is just shaking. You know, you'll never have that experience. You'll never have the cold start experience. You'll never have that loud exhaust, you know, notes that we're used to, that deep rumble. I-6 engines, I'm sure they're loud. I'm sure you can make them louder, just like a V6 engine. I mean, a lot of you guys are driving V6 Chargers and Challengers, and you cut the pipes and or go out and get a brand new exhaust system. It sounds significantly louder than what it was when it was stock, but it damn sure ain't no V8. I can always tell a V6 a mile away, always. I heard one other day, as a matter of fact, it was a Charger, and it was clean. It had the SRT kit on it, you know, because they're offering the SRT body package, SRT body appearance package on the V6s. And apparently he had either cut the pipes or put brand new pipes on there, and he had big tips on the back. And he took off, and it sounded like a V6. It sounded just like a damn V6. It was loud. It made a lot of noise, but it made a lot of V6 noise, if that makes sense. So night and day difference between the V6 and the V8. I'm assuming it's going to be the same between the I-6 and the V8. But either way, you're getting more power, which is what you asked for. You guys have been asking for more powerful Scats. You guys have been asking for more powerful 5.7s. Dodge listened, but they also had to take away the V8. And as far as the Category X, that's what they're calling it. Category X. I'm looking at autoblog.com. I don't know how true this is, but Dodge is estimating well over 1,000 horsepower from it, but the engine likely won't be street legal. So let's just say the Category X is 700-800 plus. There goes your HELLCAT engine. Category X, there goes your HELLCAT engine. You know what I'm saying? There goes your 6.2 liter supercharged. You know? I don't know how much power can be pulled out of an I-6 engine. Like I said, I don't know much about I-6. Other than BMWs and a little bit of foreign cars that I've ever seen with I-6 engines. But apparently Dodge is going to be the one brand to pull as much power out of an I-6 as possible. Like I said, this article is saying 1,000 horsepower. I highly doubt that, because 1,000 horsepower, that's probably what we're going to see for the electric Charger. You know what I'm saying? So starting from the bottom to the top, we're looking at Category 1, I-6, putting down 468 horsepower. I'm sorry, 420 horsepower, 468 pound-feet of torque. That may actually be backwards, but that's what the article says. So Category 1 putting down 420. Category 3 is putting down 550. And Category X should be putting down 700-800 plus. And then above that is probably where you're going to get into the electric Charger, right? The electric Charger with 9 different power levels that it can achieve. That's your 700, 8, 9, 1,000 horsepower monster right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's your engines, ladies and gentlemen, for 2024. Each one of the categories has upgraded internals, upgraded 8-speed automatic transmissions will be available for these engines. You know, upgraded internals, better fuel injection system, allowing for more fuel into the engine. But that's it right there, guys. You know what I'm saying? What else did I see here? The first of the Hurricanes, which is what we talked about in the previous video. They're offering Hurricane engines, but they're offering them in a crate and not in the body yet. Will launch with the Category 3 coming in the second quarter of next year. Category 1 will have to wait longer, more than likely 2024. So needless to say, we're going to start seeing these engines around 2024, right? Let's just speculate, because Dodge is behind on every goddamn thing right now. They don't have time to worry about a new speculative engine that they've never tried and true, and this, that, and the other, when they still got people waiting on 2022 Hemis. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing that Dodge needs to be concerned with, is what the hell that they're going to be doing for the future when they still got orders on the books for the past and for the present. But that's it, guys. We have been asking for more power. We have been asking for probably a lighter body. We've been asking for better traction, and we got it. The likelihood that we're going to be breaking tires in the I-6 engine like we were with our V8s, is not as highly, not as likely. We'll probably get a brand new body. It'll probably be lighter. It may even be smaller. Brand new interior, obviously. Brand new electronics, all that good shit. More power. Our cars will be more aerodynamically sound, right? You're not going to have a big Challenger, which is a brick on wheels. Not coming in 2024. Everything's going to be sleek. Everything's going to be, scalpel, sleek, precise incisions, as opposed to a Dodge Challenger wide body, which is a fucking sledgehammer. You know what I'm saying? Faster, much quieter. You won't be having that V8 experience. But yeah, that's it, guys. Category 1, Category 3, and Category X. That's your 5.7 Hemi, that's your 6.4 Hemi, and that's your 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi. Goodbye. Say goodbye to all three of those, because they're going to be replaced with I-6 engines. But more power for each one of those engines, guys. So, I mean, at the end of the day, let me ask you this. Let me leave you with this. What do you value more? Do you value more power, more efficiency, lighter body, better gas mileage? I forgot to talk about that. It is an I-6, not a V8. Better gas mileage, better power, better efficiency, new body style, new interior, new technology. Or do you want the old V8 experience? Less power, better sound, the rumble and the grumble, the whole V8 experience, terrible gas mileage, at the gas tank every single week, spending premium dollars on premium gas, which I'm about to go and do myself, but less power. Talk to me. How do you feel about it? This is what the future looks like. Are you going to stay in the past, or are you going to modernize and move on? I don't know, guys, but this is what it's looking like. 468, 550, and then 800 plus I-6 engines. That's the future for Dodge, unless you want to go electric, and then whatever. See you guys in the next one, man. It's been your boy Knockout. Peace.